Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are on, I believe we are on 15. I just uploaded a bunch of videos. So we're in build 15 of our Houguang studio. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's our music studio. And here is my speaker keeps falling, our little music instruments and counter, and then we have our kind of everyday things, couches, stairs, flower pots, things like that. And this is where we left off, so let's just jump right back in. These are all dry now, so I need to get that clear sheet because I have to put some of these on there, and it gives me kind of a layout of how I need to do it so we don't run out. Now, you guys probably can't see that very well, but it's just, you can see it when the light hits it. It's just the clear, transparent paper, plastic kind of thingy. So, our door goes here. These little ones go here. And worst case scenario, I have more of this stuff if I screw up. So, just saying. This one goes here. This one goes here. Nope, that's not. Yeah, why don't they have these like right there? That's better. This one is here. This one, and then that's our bay window number 2, it says. This is not. Okay, so I have 3 pieces that don't go on there, right? I'm just making sure. Oh no, this one's supposed to go right here. So I guess these 2 don't go on there. But we need to scooch everything together. Because there's a part here that we have not made yet. So what I'm going to do is scooch this over here. So we'll have an empty spot here. And then here it just says skylight. It's a great area. It says skylight. I don't know. There's no frame for it. So how do I know how big it is? Do I have any templates left? Flooring. No, it's all... Huh. So I don't know how big the skylight's supposed to be. So I think what I'm going to do... So maybe we'll have a block here. And then a block here. So I'm going to try it. Like I said, hopefully worst case scenario, I have stuff that can cover for it. But I am going to... Now normally I would use the crazy glue, the super glue. But because of this, we've already tried it on this wood and it doesn't stick. So instead of using their white glue or their alcohol glue, which would be a disaster on both fronts, I am going to go back to my Aleene's tacky glue because it has the precision nozzle and it will dry clear. So we're going to go ahead and glue these all down. And I'm hoping that it will get tacky quick. Oh, come on. I haven't used it in a couple days. I've been using the other glues and I don't think it's too happy. Still seems like it's clogged a bit. It's like very, very difficult to squeeze out. What are you doing here? I'm trying to be careful so that way I don't smear the glue on the transparent paper. Yeah, this is still a little clogged. Hang on. I'm gonna have to refill it. We got some clog out of it. It's a little better. Not much though, man. Whew, my hand. Oh, I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, ouch. Sorry about that. Y'all, that hurt. I don't know if it's because we're almost empty Or do we have a clog? I think we might have a clog. Oh, it won't go that way. Let me go ahead and refill it anyways, since I've got it opened up. Have you all seen me refill these before? I think I did it once. So what I do is, it won't go from the big bottle to this. So that's why I put it in here. Dilute it with just a couple of little drops of water about halfway through. Shake it up good, and then when I put it in here, I have to squeeze this, and then as it comes out, sometimes it'll drop down, but when it starts to not go down, I just let up a little bit on the bottle, and the air, it'll suck it down. Now I've learned to just go slow and take my time. Otherwise I end up with a mess. And then every once in a while you just gotta stop and redo it. Ooh. Whoop. And then I goof on times like that, to where there's no air hole, and if you try to squeeze it, it will just pop up. It'll expel all the glue out. Why are you not helping? Let's try that again. I've tried where I've stuck this just right down in there, and sometimes it does work, but sometimes I wear glue. And I can't tell how much I got when I do that. So I've learned to just give it a little bit of space. Because we're in the middle, I won't fill it up all the way. I'm not 100% sure it's a clog, or is it because it was getting low. But I could not glue all of these pieces, like having to squeeze it as hard as I was. There's no way. My hands do not work that well. Actually, I was going to stop, but this is flowing so good. I think it's probably the best it's ever flown in. So we'll just let it go. It'll start getting backed up now. Okay. Yeah, we're about halfway. Let's try that and see if that helps. Oh, I don't know. I was turning it the wrong way. Finger glue dance, I haven't done that in a minute. Oh, that was a clump of glue that just flew off there. Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, much better already, even with the air bubbles. Yeah, I think this container just doesn't like to get low. Yeah, there we go. So I was in a meeting the other day, and it was Saturday, and I was getting to show off my miniatures, my artwork, and so like for over an hour, I showed them all my pieces that I've done, talked about them a little bit, and then they showed a little bit of some of my videos, like at faster speed, like at twice speed, but just to get an idea of what I did. It was quite fun. But because I had showed them my YouTube channel so that the host could share the screen, everybody, which I don't mind. I enjoy that you guys watch. But somebody did ask me, because my songs are on there, and had asked me how long I had to have my channel before I could collab with people, and I was like, what do you mean collab with people? I didn't understand what he meant. And he says, well, I'm on your channel and I'm looking at all these, and I think I have what, like 12 or 14 videos out now. And he says, aren't they collabs with other people? I said, oh, no. It is AI generated singing and music, because I'll be the first to say I'm not musically inclined, but they're all my own lyrics. Nobody helps me write them. They're all mine. And he was like, oh, okay. So I don't think they expected that. They were all my own lyrics. That was kind of cool. Oh, my thumb. My thumb is like, that really hurt doing that one. See, a lot of my first stuff that was on there, that was out first, was all based on my old poetry. And I have not written anything in a while, anything new. So what I started doing, because I wanted to continue to release songs, started picking just pieces that didn't make it into a full poem, just like 1 or 2 lines, and then basically writing a song off of that, like actually trying to make it song-wise, not just poetry-wise. It's been interesting, I'll admit, been interesting. Or I pick a line, a saying. I wrote one, my latest one is, stop, drop, and roll doesn't work in hell. And I literally wrote it based on that saying, stop, drop, and roll doesn't working hell. I saw it on a t-shirt and went, oh, there's a song in there somewhere. And then later that evening when I came into my room, I wrote it. I was like, yep, I knew there was a song in there. To be fair, the shirt said more. Said, I don't remember what else there was. It was the last part of the saying on there, but to me that was the pertinent part of the saying. Oh. The problem with me and my songs is because I AI generate the music, they don't always happen on the first or second or third or 12th try. Sometimes it's a lot of going through and to find the sound that I like, the beat that I like, the rhythm, you know, and I do that over and over and over again, and sometimes I just can't find it, so I'll quit and I'll go, you know, I have the lyrics already saved, and I'll just move to another song and work on it for a bit, and sometimes I find it, sometimes I don't, so I go back and forth between these songs. Like right now I have like 3 other songs that I'm working on that are part of the old poetry group. I just haven't found the right music for it, or the right rhythm, or whatever I'm looking for. And so sometimes the songs kind of get jumbled in my head because I'm working on them consecutively or intermittently. And so, like, even the ones that I have put out already, I'll sing a line or 2 lines, and then in my head it jumps to another song, one of my songs, and then I'll jump to another one of my songs, and I'm like, wait, I'll have to go listen to them to remember, like, the whole song, because I just keep trying to jumble them. Okay, so let's see here. Get a drink. Oh. I think we're doing good here. Even these ones are, like, I just did them. But it's because I didn't do a ton of glue, so it didn't have a lot to dry. If that makes sense. I know it says scissors, guys, but you know me and scissors. Oh, come on, corner. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can even tell. Oh, I do have to, I tried to get it kind of close on the edges, but obviously did not get this one on the edge. Wow, I'm happily impressed that that is still on there completely. Yeah, it's not coming off. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can get moving on these. This is the one where I moved it. All the others, I tried very hard to keep them still once I placed them. But this one did get some movement. That's okay. It's just right in that very corner. Kind of scraped a bit of it off. Okay. Oh, don't go into the wood. It was the back side of my X-Acto blade, not my active cutting space. This part started to hit the wood. Oh, it did leave a mark. No, that's brown, these are black. A little Sharpie. I've learned this trick. I wish my other Sharpie, my regular one, died. I need to get a new one. This is a fine point, so it works. It just kind of takes it a second more. There we go. Oh, that one was not a good cut because it lifted off this corner, and I was worried about that coming all the way loose. So let's come on. Here I was just bragging about my glue job, and this is the one that was, oh, I know what the problem is here. This is the one that is, it's not flat. It's bowed a little bit. I was like, wavy. Wavy's not the word I want. It is wavy, but that's not the word I wanted. Remember, this one's bowed a little bit, and that's why it was so hard to keep it flat. I'm thinking maybe it must have just lifted a little bit. Come on. But I think we're good. Yeah. All right. I'm just trying to stack them so, like, there's not pressure all on the inside part, so that the frames are matching or crossing each other a little bit at least. Corner again. Come on, let go. Yeah, we're good there. It totally sounded like it was coming apart, but it wasn't. Literally sounds like that glue just pop, pop, pop. But it's just the paper or the plastic. Yeah, that's solidly up. Nope, that corner did come up. Just this very little corner though. Did I leave enough space to get a blade in there? Barely. Oh, come on, let go. Where are you stuck at? You're just gonna get these all cut apart. I popped that myself. Okay, so we have what I'm hoping is enough. Let me get this little nub off. For the two things we need left, we have some piece that we're making on the next 2 pages from now, 3 pages from now, and then the skylight that does not give me dimensions anywhere. It's going to be these pieces we put together, so I guess once we put them together we'll know how big of a section we need. But until then, which granted it is the next step, but let's get these trimmed up. I just did rough cuts on these. Whoop. Off-roading. Let go. Excuse me. Just get all of these cleaned up. I did really good, I think, in getting them on the flat. Yeah, nothing's coming off there. Just trying to keep this cleaned up because I don't want to have to cut over top of it while I'm cutting new ones. Two more, we're almost done. But I know why I kept nicking the wood, even though I was running straight. I was dropping my angle too low, so the back side was getting caught in it. If I keep the angle up, that back side can't hit it. And as long as I stay fairly straight on my cut, I'm good. I just want to show that because that wasn't even something I realized I was doing. So if you're cutting with a blade and you find yourself gouging that back part of your blade into stuff, that could be why. Check your angle. Now I just gouged into that because it was uneven. That did stick out just a touch. So that wasn't the back of my blade. That wasn't a dropped angle. That was just me plowing through. And our last one here. Oh, and that one was already cut. Okay, now let's left a little bit here. Honestly, we left a little bit the whole way. Okay, guys, wow. I thought that was going to take a lot longer, honestly. I mean, it did take us, what are we at? 40 minutes? Yeah, it took us 40 minutes. But that was all the gluing, spacing gluing, and cutting. So now what I really want to see is now I've done these before and where I've done them wrong, like which it seems so like duh, but it's confusing to me. Which way does that film go? Does it go on the outside of the house? So when you're looking in, you just see the nice things, or does it go on the inside of the house? So when you're looking onto it, it looks nice. I don't know. Honestly, I think since it's going to go, so it's going to go like this. So I'm thinking, and then this the skylight's going to be here. So I'm thinking the transparent should be on the inside. Because then we're going to put a light in there. So yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to roll with. Boy, I did not trim up that one very good. Whoop. Just that little corner I missed, I guess. Okay, so and you will find me on nitpick about this etching probably each time I do work with a piece with it on that transparent stuff, because if it's not, oh dang it, if it's not right on, then it gets in the way of sticking your wood pieces together. I would definitely suggest keeping like a Sharpie. I have a brown marker, kind of some markers around, because if you gouge a piece of wood, it's very easy to fix it. Yeah, okay, we're good there. So I'm going to stick, because we're working with the small stuff, I'm going to stick with the Aleene's Tacky Glue. I'll go back to the other stuff, I promise. Is this gonna, I was gonna say, is it gonna hold on the transparent paper, transparent one, but yeah, because it held it on there. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Ignore me. So the funny thing is, when that group I was in was watching a bit of my video, they watched the #1 of this series, which I tried to explain was me introducing the kit. So not a lot of build, only 2 little pieces that I built. So if you remember, I did the guitar and the clipboard were the first 2 pieces I built. And that was very simple, because most of it was me talking. But then again, on all videos I talk. That's the point. And I'm not saying anybody laughed at me, because they all seemed very supportive and were very cool about everything. But at one point somebody said, so you talk? And now remember, they're at double speed, so I sound like, and then right? I was laughing so hard. And they're like, you talk this much all the time? I'm like, pretty much, yeah. I think when I don't talk, I catch myself really concentrating, and I apologize. Because usually I do talk, and yeah, that's even on the ones that I don't record. So I kind of try to do like one where this kit I'm recording. Well, my next kit I probably won't record, because that way I don't have to be on on a set like, oh, I need this much time. I can just work on it 5 minutes at a time if I want, So I kind of give myself a break. I do something in between, at least something in between each, because these are long series. I mean, we're on what, 14, 15 already? It takes a bit. So I do give myself a little palate cleanser in between. I said, but even on those, when I know I'm not recording, I still talk to y'all. I still say the same things out loud. I will be honest, I think I talk a little bit more about, like, I don't want to say personal stuff, but like, we've talked about books and movies before. I think I do a little less explaining about miniatures, and I do a little more kind of just talking in general. because I don't know if you guys are interested in, you know, what I'm watching right now. What am I watching right now? I'm watching right now the Medium. Medium. It's called Medium. Do you remember that one? I think it was like 2005, Patricia Arquette. I've seen this whole series. I think there's 6 seasons. I've seen the whole series at least twice already. I'm either on my 3rd go-round or my 4th go-round. I just can't remember for sure. And I'm on season 3 already. I love it. I love Patricia Arquette. I think she's a phenomenal actress. I don't think I've ever seen her in like very happy roles. She usually does very scared or serious, upset kind of things very, very well. Okay, so now I'm guessing we need to measure, because we need a piece of this transparent that's going to fill in this gap here. So that is 7 centimeters. By 3 and almost a half. Well, if I get it on the line, maybe it's a half. So we're going to cut 7 by 3 and a half. It's so hard to see it. I'm gonna hope I'm doing this right. I don't think I did because, well, I think I should have, oh man, I should have set it on it and glued it to the base. I can do that right here and I'll still have this whole strip left. Whoop, hey, you stay where I put you. Or I can do it down here and have this whole chunk. I think I'll do it down here. Oh, that was, yeah, I didn't think that through. Okay, now I have, oh, I have thrown my Zacto. Good thing I have a sweater on because it stabbed right into my tummy. So now, I don't know the exact size of our other one, but I have this nice big area here. Hopefully big enough. So now what I'm going to do is what I should have done in the first place. I'm okay with trimming it up. I'll just, yep. Whoop. Oh no. I think we're going to have to let that sit for a minute. Oh, and we're not even. Dang it. Just trying to use the grit on my cutting mat is, get it, it was not 90 degrees at all. It's not sticking on this front edge. No, it's not sticking anywhere. Okay, maybe we get it now. Yeah, I think so. I just don't want to bump it again. Trying to get a little bit of this glue off. No? Okay. So the next thing we have to do, we have one thing I can do right now. Let's put a little design on our door. Why? I don't know. I guess they liked it. I think I would have picked something different for a music studio myself personally, but you know. Okay, so now our door has its little decoration on it, has its little welcome sign on it. Yeah, it's good. All right, so the next thing we have to do is build some lights. 1, 2, 3 lights, and one of them is going to go in here. So we're going to leave this as B, let it dry so I can cut it out, and then when we come back next time, we'll be making some lights, and we get to wrap some wire. So, you know, always my favorite, right? No, not my favorite, but we're going to give it a shot. I have surprised myself on a few things in this build that I thought I would never be able to do and do good and do it so it looked good and correct, you know. And I mean, there's some things that I just flat out sucked at and refused to put in a bad product, so I changed it. Perfectly fine, artistic license I call it. But yeah, there's been some good surprises, so hopefully this lighting will be some good surprises. All right, so hope you have a great day or evening, whichever the case may be for you. Boy, I stumbled through that one bad. I need to go to sleep. All right, guys, join me on the next build. See you then. Bye.